We are the biggest partner and service provider for the Home Depot for home appliance and big and bulky home delivery. So if you buy, new refrigerator or a new washer and dryer, it's going to come from us. We 56-year-old company, and during the time span of say like 2019 to 2022 is when we really almost over 5x'd in size. We're in as many as 41 or 42 states now, almost the whole map. Before eduMe, we didn't have any sort of LMS at all. And so training was done at the local level, live instruction, mostly on the job, in the field. We're leaning on whatever partners we had locally to administer those programs and to hopefully follow them. It was all over the place, depending on how strong those partners were at a local level. And so what you get there is a lot of crossing your fingers and hoping that folks are getting trained the right way, and hoping that trainers are delivering messages the right way and teaching good habits, etc. Just by the nature of the job. With what we do, you're always going to have the need for the in-person, live, hands-on instruction type stuff. But the videos and any content that we offer, that's meant to be a supplement, it's meant to reinforce things. It's also meant to kind of make the trainer's life a bit easier. It takes away some of the ambiguity or some of the mixed bag result stuff where let's say you've got 10 trainers that might teach a topic 8 different ways. You start to cut down on that when you have more of a single source of truth on how a particular task is done, which is how we're looking at eduMe, is to be that source of truth on this is the ideal way to do this. Why we decided to go and pursue this very quickly is because we see the future payoff in being early there. Thinking towards the future, especially with our demographic, our workforce. Demographics there are primarily 90% 20 to 40 years old. Most folks in that age group are on either Instagram or TikTok or both or something similar. So we want to lean into that, and all of the executive team also kind of see the future in that regard with this platform. We leverage it for onboarding, for sure, for all new associates. It's kind of one of the first things that folks see, but primarily it's aimed, the whole platform is aimed at our technician workforce, at our field techs. And it's meant to be really just a library of resources, of content that can, that's in their hand, on their phone. If they've forgotten how to do a particular task, or they've never learned how to install, this particular brand of, say, dishwasher, that, they could, with a quick search, go straight to it, a guide, for example, and see exactly how to do it in 3 minutes or less. Primarily, SMS is our main delivery method, and it's worked well. It's been very seamless. QR codes, we've done that. You think about what we do, we use a lot of equipment, right, that lends itself to using QR codes to learn how to use that equipment. The liftgate on the back of a truck, how to use that safely, what to look out for, and locations have reacted well to that as well. The more ways that we can put it in front of people, the more it kind of crystallizes in our larger culture. We've had some very dramatic improvements in the areas of safety and turnover. That represents almost a $600,000 real savings in terms of costs. Our turnover has improved dramatically as well. Huge improvements with real dollar impacts. It's TikTok style, mobile-based training in the hands of your workforce that may or may not have a computer or an email or a desk. It's definitely something novel for most folks in terms of training at a job. Most training you'll ever receive at a job has not come in this format before. So most of the feedback we get is this is cool, this is really unique, I like this.